A letter to my past, present, and future self. Good day, everyone. Today, I'm not just speaking as a student, I'm speaking as a past, present, and future practice student's teacher in all one voice. To my past self, you chose teaching because you believed in the power of education. You dreamed of becoming the kind of teacher who doesn't just teach lessons, but touches lives. You imagined classrooms full of attentive pupils, neat lesson plans, and demo teaching that go exactly what is planned. You thought being a PST meant standing confidently in front of the class, holding a marker, and magically knowing what to do. But reality had other plans. You've learned that becoming and being a PSD also means spending hours preparing lesson plans only to revise them again, talking to a class where not everyone is listening, and experiencing that one unforgettable moment when your visual aids fall and the pupil asks unexpected questions, or you forget what comes next in your lesson. Yes, there were times when you smiled on the outside but panicked on the inside. And yet, those moments taught you more than you expected. To my present self, look at far have you become. You've developed skills you once doubted. You had classroom management, lesson planning, communication, and patience. You've learned that how to adjust when things don't go accordingly to plan, and how to keep going even when you feel nervous. You discovered strength in within yourself, the ability to stay calm under pressure, the courage to stand in front of learners, and the heart to keep trying even when teaching feels challenging. Of course, you're still a work in progress. To my present self, look at how far you've come. You've developed skills you once doubted you had: classroom management, lesson planning, communication, and patience. You've learned how to adjust when things don't go accordingly to plan, and how to keep going even when you feel nervous. You discover strength within yourself, the ability to stay calm under pressure, to courage to stand in front of learners, and the heart to keep trying even when teaching feels challenging. Of course, you're still at a work in progress. You're still learning how to manage time, how to speak with more confidence, and to handle different learners with different needs. But instead of seeing this as weaknesses, you now see them as opportunities to grow. And that alone is already a victory. To my future self, I hope you never forget where you started. I hope you become a teacher who is patient, kind, and understanding, firm, but always compassionate. You may continue improving not just professionally, but personally. May you always be open to learning, to feedback, and to change. And most importantly, may you become the kind of teacher your students feel safe, the kind of person who listens, encourages, and believes in them, even when they don't believe in themselves yet. Being a PST taught me this important lesson. Teaching is not just about being perfect, it's about being present, prepared, and passionate. Mistakes didn't make us bad teachers, they make us better learners. To my younger PhD self, it's okay to be scared. Growth begins where comfort ends. To my fellow PhDs who are still figuring things out, you're not behind. You're exactly where learning happens. This is my PhD evolution. Not perfect, but purposeful. Still learning, still growing, and proudly becoming the teacher I once dreamed of. Thank you.